I'm 100% positive on this. It's a beautiful thing for you to start and own a business. After all, life is just a big experiment, isn't it? But when we start to play with money, we must operate under two guiding principles. Number one is from the investment guru Warren Buffett. Don't lose that money. Number two is more tactical. That is to treat the business as a going concern. If you don't know what is a going concern, no problem. It's simply an accounting term for business, especially when you are buying or selling a business, you're treating this business as a going concern, assuming that this business has the resources to continue to operate. This principle is so important when we decide to start a business. Whether you're using your own savings or you're borrowing money from someone else, it's not good enough to say, I need $1,500 to start the Amazon FBA business, but you don't know how to answer the question, how you're going to continue. So in this video, we're going to break down all the cost elements, take out all the guesswork and figure out exactly how much we need to start the business, how much more we need to be successful at it. So let's hop onto my computer and get a strategic financial plan. You know, when it comes down to money planning, four most important questions are, what is it? How much it's going to cost me? When do I need to prepare the money for? And what is my rate of return? In this video, we're going to answer the top three questions. What is it? How much? And when do I need the money to start and continue the Amazon FBA business? How about we use a toy category, this wooden puzzles for toddlers, this little beautiful product as an example to figure out exactly how much money we need to start the Amazon FBA business. Are you excited? Here we are, we're getting serious now. Some of you may be intimidated by the Excel sheet. Don't worry, it's a very simple layout. On the left column, we're answering the question, what is it? Here is the list of items it's gonna cost us money. How much it's gonna cost us? Here are the details. And when do I need the money for? This is the breakdown by time period. You need the money during the product research period, during the first purchase order, during the product launch, or if you continue, you need it for your second PO. For anyone to start the Amazon FBA business, you know you need a product, you need a supplier, you need to sell the product. So if you follow the money, you will quickly find out most of your money is going to spend on finding the product, buying the product, and then selling the product. We're going to walk through this list, some of the cost we might want to strategically defer as late as possible until the business taking shape. So let's take a look at our first bucket of cost. Why do we need to spend money on these product research tools? Because 99% of us don't have a genius product invention that could give us a patent. For that reason, we need these tools to give us a product idea, but most importantly, to give us data. Data is the only intelligence that you can rely on to make a decision whether to take on this product or not. There's so many product research tools available in the market. I made this drop-down menu so you can check out all these tools. If you have this Excel sheet, you should be able to check out each one of them. For budgeting purpose, I'm only listing out three most commonly ones. Helium 10, Jungle Scout, Verilunch. The price range is quite close, but I need to point out after I check out the Helium 10, they recently incorporated the Amazon FBA course into their tool subscription. This is good news if you like Helium 10 because you don't have to spend another $1,000 to buy a full Amazon FBA course. Your research tools and your course all come from one place with one subscription. If you don't like Helium 10, there's Jungle Scout and Verilunch. They're all powerful tools, and there's many others on this list. The point is you need these research tools to give you data. These orange highlighted cost items are optional, but if you wanted to answer the question on the number 4, what is my rate of return, you can get Sourcing Warriors Quote Master, because I did the whole video to help you figure out your landed cost and net profit margin. So let's summarize the first bucket of the cost, product research. These costs incur in the first 5 months during the product research stage. When you do your budgeting, make sure you budget 5 months of a reoccurring monthly subscription cost. If you wanted to add on additional Amazon FBA course or Sourcing Warriors course, and you can add this here. Your baseline cost for the research tools is $415, the average of the 3. And if you wanted to add on Sourcing Warriors $67, the budget is $482. Now let's move on to the second bucket of the cost. The second bucket of the cost is to identify our product and our company from logo to barcode. We're going to run through this list quickly, but I wanted to give you some insights on how we could strategically stage each one of the cost. The first one is logo. You need a logo, but you don't need it right away. Please don't spend a lot of time at the early stage, because your logo has to be designed to speak for your product. You're going to spend a lot of time finding a product and customizing the product. After you're finalizing a product, then you can design a perfect logo for that. The second one is LLC registration. Why I put this as your baseline cost is because when you're doing a business, there's too much liabilities to import product and sell on Amazon. So whatever the state you are in, make sure you budget the cost to register your company. But you don't need to do that during the product research. It may take 3 months, it may take 5 months. When you are ready to issue a purchase order, that's when you need to register a company. Website domain and G Suite. As I was looking through the list, I just realized there's a little mistake here. $12 for the domain is for the year. It's working to our favor. I like it. The reason I highly recommend you get a website domain and then you can get a G Suite account set up using your website domain name is because when you're doing the product research, you are concurrently contacting the suppliers to give you a best quote. A G Suite email account, say robert@xyzcompany.com, looks way more professional than robert@gmail.com. Trademark takes time to get, so there are some people recommend you file for a trademark application as early as possible. I personally disagree because I wanted to first find the product and then buy the product and sell the product. Until I can prove to myself that I can sell this product, then I make it a mandatory for myself to register a trademark before my second purchase order. Until then, I'm going to budget $500 but not going to spend it. If you're not using your supplier's box, budget at least $35 to customize design your packaging. Both your logo and custom packaging can be designed either by Fiverr people or Upwork designers. Absolute mandate to budget at least $200 for your gorgeous product photography. People are shopping with their eyes. $250 for the GS1 barcode because Amazon is mandating using the GS1 barcode. The good thing is you can get 10 barcodes for 10 different products. If you ever grow, you don't ever need to spend additional money on buying the barcode. Now let's summarize how much we need to spend here. So to identify our product and our company, we only need to spend $57 during the product research stage. But if we do get serious about buying the product and issuing the purchase order to the suppliers, we need to spend a little bit more money, including registering our company. Make sense? Let's move on to purchase commitment. Heavy money lifting during the purchase commitment stage. As you can see here, we're talking in thousands. Because there's so much money involved during the purchase commitment stage, we need to remind ourselves the investment rule number 1, don't lose the money. When you buy courses or research tools, at least it's the money spent in yourself. Losing the money to a stranger, say the supplier that you never met, don't even know who they are, is a completely different story.